What if everything you thought you knew about human history was wrong? Imagine a time 27,000 years ago, an era traditionally seen as the realm of primitive hunter-gatherers. But what if back then, humans were not just surviving but thriving, capable of engineering feats that rival those of ancient Egypt or Mesopotamia? This is the enigma of Gunung Padang, a colossal site in West Java, Indonesia, shrouded in mystery, controversy and groundbreaking discoveries that could rewrite the story of human civilization. At first glance, Gunung Padang looks like a simple stepped hill, dotted with ancient stone terraces. Locals call it the Mountain of Enlightenment and have long revered it as a sacred place. But beneath its surface lies a story that has stunned archaeologists and geologists alike. Could this be the world's oldest pyramid, a structure built by a civilization so ancient that it predates the agricultural revolution itself? And if so, what does that mean for everything we know about the origins of human society? Let's start with the basics. Gunung Padang was first documented by Dutch historians in the 19th century. They described a series of terraces covered with upright stone pillars and stone-paved platforms, an ancient site no doubt, but one that didn't attract much attention at the time. For decades, mainstream archaeologists assumed the terraces were around 2,000 years old, based on pottery shards found nearby. But in the 1980s, carbon dating began to reveal something shocking. Beneath the visible layers were deeper structures, and these structures appeared to be tens of thousands of years older than anyone expected. Fast forward to the 21st century, and the mystery deepens. Between 2011 and 2014, a team led by geologist Dr. Danny Hilman Natawidjaja used cutting-edge technology to study Gunung Padang. They deployed ground-penetrating radar, core drilling and radiocarbon dating to uncover what lies beneath the surface. What they found left the scientific community divided. Gunung Padang isn't just a single structure. It's more like a three-layer cake. The topmost layer, corresponding to the visible terraces, is about 2,000 to 4,000 years old, but the second layer, it dates back 7,500 to 8,000 years, and the deepest layer, buried under meters of earth and stone, could be as old as 27,000 years. An era when most historians believe humans were living in small, scattered tribes, struggling for survival. This discovery challenges everything. If these dates are accurate, it means that Ice Age humans had the capability to build monumental structures, potentially rivaling the engineering skills of ancient Egypt or Mesopotamia. But how could a civilization capable of such feats disappear so completely, leaving behind so little evidence? And if they didn't disappear, what other mysteries might be hidden beneath our feet, waiting to be discovered? Not everyone is convinced. Critics argue that the evidence for Gunung Padang's incredible age is circumstantial at best. Flint Dibble, an archaeologist from Cardiff University, has dismissed the findings, suggesting that what Natawidjaja's team found could be explained by natural geological processes. He points out that stones rolling down a hill tend to orient themselves in ways that can mimic human arrangements. And then there's Professor Sutino Bronto, who argues that Gunung Padang is simply the neck of a volcanic formation, shaped by erosion over millennia. But Natawidjaja and his team push back. They've found what they believe to be artificial mortars holding the stones together and hollow chambers beneath the surface that appear to be man-made. Ground-penetrating radar has revealed what could be buried rooms or tunnels, raising the tantalizing possibility of artifacts or carvings that could definitively prove or disprove the site's human origins. Imagine what we might find in these chambers. Could they contain tools, inscriptions, or even skeletal remains? Or are they merely natural caves formed by volcanic activity? Adding to the intrigue are local legends. For centuries, the people of West Java have believed that Gunung Padang was built by their ancestors, not as a dwelling, but as a place of worship and enlightenment. Mystical ceremonies are still performed there, connecting the present to a distant, forgotten past. Is it possible that these legends contain a kernel of truth? Could they hint at an advanced Ice Age civilization that built Gunung Padang as a sacred site? Let's not forget the broader implications of this discovery. Gunung Padang isn't the only ancient site that challenges our understanding of prehistory. Consider Göbekli Tepe in Turkey, a megalithic site built over 11,000 years ago, long before the rise of agriculture. If humanity was capable of constructing monumental sites like Göbekli Tepe and possibly Gunung Padang during the Ice Age, what else might we be missing? Could there be other sites, dismissed as natural formations, that hold the keys to our forgotten past? But this brings us to the heart of the controversy. Are we ready to accept that our ancestors were far more advanced than we've given them credit for? Or is it easier to dismiss these findings as anomalies, as mistakes, as hoaxes? The academic world is divided and the debate is fierce. On one side are researchers like Natawidjaja who argue that the evidence speaks for itself. On the other are skeptics who insist that extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. So, what do you think? Is Gunung Padang the world's oldest pyramid, a monument to a lost civilization that flourished tens of thousands of years ago? Or is it a natural geological formation that we've misinterpreted in our eagerness to rewrite history? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And if you're as fascinated by this mystery as we are, consider subscribing to our channel for more deep dives into ancient enigmas. Share this video to spark debate, and remember, history isn't just written, it's discovered. The mystery of Gunung Padang is far from solved, but one thing is certain. It forces us to ask the most important question of all. What else might we have overlooked?